Why shouldn't we aim for a high-grade rebirth? So we practice according to the Dharma, cut off our afflictions, and attain Buddhahood. What is all this for? It's for saving all sentient beings. Sentient beings are unchanging, so our vow to save them remains. It's all for this, not for anything else. So, our proper practice is for the sake of all beings. If I don't practice properly, I'm letting all beings down. If I achieve enlightenment even a day earlier, all beings can be free from suffering and find happiness a day sooner. If I achieve enlightenment a day later, all beings will have to suffer for another day. Are you aware of this matter? Now that you are aware of this, how can you not work hard? How could you not be diligent? If it's just for yourself, then being slack or lazy doesn't matter. Whether you achieve enlightenment sooner or later makes no difference. But you need to realize how many suffering beings are waiting for you to help them. Isn't this a serious issue? We cannot but work hard and dare not make progress. What people talk about these days as a sense of mission or responsibility, we have a mission to help all beings, an obligation to help every single one of them, each and every one, truly. If we want to do this well, we must enrich our own wisdom and abilities. Without wisdom or ability, we can't help others or accomplish the things we set out to do. So, practicing according to the teachings, cutting off afflictions, and attaining Buddhahood are all for the sake of helping all suffering beings. What's spoken of in the sutras is the perfect accomplishment, indeed, of Amitabha Buddha at the stage of fruition. Right now, we are still at the stage of cause, and even within that, as it stands, we are just beginners. But these things are what we need to learn. We can't just look at it and think, that's the Buddha's achievement, I can't learn that now, and then neglect it. If we do that, we are making a mistake. Even though it's the Buddha's accomplishment, we beginners can still learn from it. What does the Avatamsaka Sutra say? In the Avatamsaka Sutra, the 42 stages of Dharmabodhi Bodhisattvas each set an example for one another. The Bodhisattva in the first stage of enlightenment learns the method of the Bodhisattva of equal enlightenment, but the Bodhisattva of equal enlightenment does not learn the method of the Bodhisattva in the first stage of enlightenment. This is what's meant by a one is all, and all is one. We need to understand this principle. Buddha's fruition practices are what we should learn. We should apply this in our daily lives right now. The sutra says, and moreover, when I become a Buddha, my wisdom and radiance, the lands I raise, the teachings and names, all will be asked, whose Dharma is this? Dhammakara Buddha. In this outline, We divide it into two parts. The first part here is the aspiration text. The text is for benefit of all sentient beings. It's not for one's own fame, you know. If you're just trying to boost your own reputation, then that's wrong. A samsaric mind doing samsaric things. So why do we make it universal? Only by making it universal can we embrace all sentient beings. Only then can we benefit all sentient beings. But this universal text, it must truly be deserved recognition as well. You really need to have virtue. Only then can you help everyone succeed. It's not empty fame. You have real wisdom. Light is the function of wisdom. Light shines everywhere. The wisdom of a healer can benefit all sentient beings. The meaning within this is very deep and very broad. So today, it's about spreading the Dharma. The Dharma is wisdom. What methods do we use to help all sentient beings recognize the Dharma, understand the Dharma, and practice the Dharma? This is the true intention behind the universal vow text. So today, there are many people who enjoy visiting dojos. We are here in every region, all seen, all heard. Dharma teachers, lay practitioners, all working very seriously and diligently to run the dojos. But after seeing this often, is there really any Dharma in it? So, is there Dharma in the dojo? There has to be some Dharma, right? But to be honest, there definitely is. There's the Buddha's path, the Bodhisattva's path, but there's also the path of demons and the hell realms, that kind of hellish path. So, which path it actually is? Well, that's hard to say. It's really hard to say which path that place actually belongs to. We need to have the ability to discern. Shakyamuni Buddha was not present. When he taught the Dharma, he just sat under a tree. Everyone would just sit on the grass, forming a circle or two around him. That's how Buddhist teachings were given. That was called a dojo. That kind of dojo was great. There was no conflict. But now, the dojos we build are physical structures. They are built to be grand and palatial, extremely luxurious and extravagant. In the past, Elder Nan from Yubin used to say this: before the temple was built, everyone acted like a bodhisattva, donating money, putting in effort, and seeking donations everywhere. But after it was finished, everyone turned into rakshasas, fighting power, profit. This is the way of the world-honored one. That's why he didn't establish a physical temple so that everyone could become a bodhisattva. If Shakyamuni Buddha had built something like a grand palace, I reckon all those bodhisattvas under him would have just turned into a palace bodhisattvas. So you see, the Buddha's approach really makes sense when you consider his teachings. He deliberately chose not to set up a physical temple or a permanent place of worship. Instead, he emphasized that true understanding and spiritual growth come from within, not from external buildings or structures. If you genuinely want to give teachings and guide sentient beings, there are plenty of places to do it. Nowadays, people's overall quality of life has significantly improved, so every local government pays even more attention to greening and beautifying the environment, and as a result, they all actively build various parks and green spaces for the public to enjoy. Parks are our venues for giving teachings, aren't they? When students gather there, not only are students listening to the teachings, but people nearby who happen to be there also get a great chance for incidental education, hearing the teachings too. What a wonderful venue that is! How perfect! Everywhere is a place for practice. Why insist on building a huge structure only for everyone inside to scheme against each other, argue every day, and end up creating the karma for Avicii hell? Practice hell. Better not to build it at all. So, what should we use these financial resources for? Use them to spread the Buddha's teachings. These days, we print sutras, print Buddha images, make these videos, audio tapes, and CDs. We offer them freely, giving them to any students who need them. This is bringing light. Now we are making use of the internet, and in the future, if the opportunity arises, we can even use satellites to spread the teachings. Radiating great light. The light of wisdom. We absolutely need to focus on this, to think from this perspective. Yesterday, I saw the mermaid drawings by layperson Jian Yizi from Taichung. She brought a set for me to have a look at. I was really delighted to see them. So I told Master Wu Ren, please find a few students and have them carefully record every single page of these important drawings on video, making sure nothing is missed. Record the drawings, and since there's text as well, we'll read the text out loud in clear Mandarin, teaching everyone to read along. Once we finish one page, we move on to the next. In the future, we can turn this video into a VCD and distribute it widely. People will love it. There are 5 volumes of the book, this thick, heavier than a brick. It's exhausting. If you make it into a video, everyone will enjoy watching it more. Also, lots of people can watch together. It can be widely circulated, and in the future, if the opportunity arises, even TV stations could broadcast it. It could be used as teaching material. This is the spreading and sharing of wisdom. This really is shining a bright light. I'll get some fellow practitioners to make a few pages first, just a few, so we can see how it turns out. As for the word copyright, just forget about it. If someone calls me asking for copyright, I've decided to refuse. I don't want that sort of thing. It's useless to me and just adds unnecessary hassle. If you don't worry about copyright, I'll find a way to help you spread it around. It benefits countless people. As people get older year by year, they become more aware and hope to genuinely do something good for society and for others. That's a good thing. Time's up. We'll stop here.
Everyone.
Quietly,